I'm back, my Frost Efficient fans. This is it. The gloves are off. Here it comes. So, story time. How is this proof that this company just doesn't give a shit? And here it is. The place I used to work at before that I broke into this business with, it was always popular. It was always slammed. It was busy as shit. I was never bored. I never bitched about being bored. Nobody ever bitched about being bored. We were always busy. It was so packed that if it was empty, I could get from one end of the upstairs club part. If I can get from that wall to that wall by just walking, probably in about, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. But even on our slowest day, it would seriously probably take about 45 seconds, maybe even to a minute to get across, because you're going through, excuse me. And it was cool. It was great. And it was so popular that, like, even we stayed open during the winter hours. Granted, business would drastically drop, much like the temperature, but it didn't matter because we were making so much and we were so popular that we could afford to stay open through the winter. That's something. That's really something. Because here in Illinois, we can get some harsh winters. I'm not saying they're the harshest out there. I'm pretty sure Minnesota gets it worse than we do. I know Alaska gets it worse than we do. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying we have the possibility of getting some pretty harsh winters here. So, and we went through the worst of them, and we stayed open through that. To where it was like, I think there's a statistic in Illinois where, like, the record of consecutive days with at least 3 inches of snow on the ground is like 100 days. And we damn near broke that record that year at being 96 days, which everyone bitched about the snow for like the first 20, and then it's like, okay, then okay, it's getting old, 70, it's getting old, 8, it's getting old, 90, it's getting old. But then it was like, we were 4 days away from tying the record and 5 from beating it. God damn it. But anyway, that's... So, basically I'm saying we didn't close for shit, okay? Because we could afford not to, because we were still busy. We were still making money and more money and more money. And now here's the part where if I could, I would give my left nut to not only go back in time, but to be a fly on the wall in the meeting room where they were discussing the future of that establishment and going, you know, how's business doing over there? Well, it's actually doing really good. We're making all this money. People are still coming in. It's cold as shit outside, but they're still coming in. It's a good time. We're making money. Oh, well, that's good. Do we have any ideas on how we can improve it? Because clearly it's not broken, but can we make it better somehow? Even though it doesn't need it, because we're doing good, how can we make it better? Here he comes. One person. Ooh, me. Hey, you. I got an idea. How about we take what's working and turn it into a country bar? Because the town that this business is in, like, this town doesn't have any country bars. We should turn what's working into a country bar. That's why I wish I could have been been a fly on the wall in that little meeting right there. Because I wanted to know who the hell pitched this stupid idea, but I want to know who approved this stupid idea. I mean, suggesting it was stupid in its own right, but accepting it and saying, good job, I love it? How? How? Is that possible? Because I wish I could tell you guys the name of the town this is in, but that would mean I'd get in some serious trouble. I'm not going to do that. But if you've been in that town for at least 5 minutes, 5 minutes, that's all it takes, you would see clearly that that town is not a country town whatsoever. It has no business being a country town. It has no business having a country bar. It has absolutely no business having anything country to do with what we were doing. It is a party town. It is a club town, not a country town. Yet we took what was working and we fixed it and somehow broke it. That's why we all say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's why we can't have nice shit. So, now, how did I do that? And on top of that, they did it wrong. Now, here's the thing. I didn't go to college to study business or anything like that. So, in my business etiquette, my knowledge of which, or lack thereof, makes much more sense than somebody that actually went to school for it, that's pretty damn sad. Because here's how I would have done it, okay? You need to test the waters to see if it'll work. So how would I do it? How would Frosty try to turn a very popular, successful bar into a shit heap that plays country music? How would I try that? Well, here we go. I'd play dance, for the music aspect of it only. No offense, just music. It would be club music, dance music, rock, dance, club, dance, party, country, dance, party. Did anybody notice that? Did anybody get off the dance floor? I don't think they noticed. Fine. So the next night, party, dance, party, rock, country, dance, party. Shit like that. And it's like, okay, now there's 2 country songs in a row. Did anyone notice? If they didn't, if they're not having any negative reaction on it, okay, now start separating them. Dance, party, club, country, dance, party, club, country, dance. Shit like that. And once you increase the amount of country we're playing, you're going to see you're going to see one of a few things happen. You're going to see, they're still dancing on the, they're still on the dance floor dancing, having a good time. B, they're leaving the dance floor to go drink because they don't want to dance to this shit. Or C, they're leaving. If it's B or C, that's it. Cut it. That's not working. People they're not liking it. If they're staying on a dance floor, then yeah, continuously throw more in there. Like, really smooth it out. Gently get it in there. Don't just, no, work it in slowly. Did they do that? No. No, they did not. They literally changed it from top to bottom over one weekend. Because, ironically enough, I was in North Carolina for my sister's graduation. And they closed the club down that weekend. It's like, okay. Because they were talking about remodeling it. And I'm like, don't do it. God, don't do it. Please don't do it. They did it. So I come back and I am flabbergasted. I am speechless. I am blown the fuck away on how much this place has changed. Nothing looks like it was before. Before the switch, we had 2 DJ booths, we had a stage, 2 stripper poles for the go-go dancers to go on. We had a VIP section, we had leather couches over here. We had mirrors on every single wall, and on the pillars they had mirrors on each side of it. It was awesome as shit. So I go upstairs on my way back, and on top of it we had cool black uniform shirts. Whatever. So I get up there, all the mirrors are gone. The fuck? It's this shit. And I look around, and I don't know if this design was there before that, if they were already behind the mirror, or if they just did it. But they were like wooden planks, looking like the inside of a barn. No. So one of the DJ booths is gone, the poles are gone, the stage is gone, the VIP section's gone, the couches are gone. The mirrors are gone. It's like, what the fuck happened in the weekend that I was gone? What is this shit? Is this even the place I work at anymore? And on top of that, the uniforms they gave us were blue as shit. So it made it look, instead of wearing all black and looking at least a little tough, then I was wearing blue, making it look like we're working at Best Buy. So it's like, how the hell are we supposed to take, how is anybody supposed to take it seriously? How the hell are we supposed to come off as intimidating if we have to wear these blue shirts? Because that does not scream, okay, I better stop or else. So hark! Sorry about that, everybody. Shit, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, so it was like, wow. Holy shit. So they were expecting, powers that be, were expecting a massive turnout. So they brought in like 8, 9 bouncers. Because they had a live band coming in that night. They had a big group. So they were expecting a massive payout. So they had like 9 of us. So everyone showed up. A lot of people showed up. But when they're like, fuck is this shit? This isn't insert club name here. It's like, what the hell is this? This shit is stupid. We're out of here. And they all left. They all left. Let's put it this way. So many people left that the party that the powers that be that had was comprised of more people than customers. That's like 12 people. Holy shit. I really want to go back in time take like a picture, write down a little memo, a little caption underneath that picture, send it to Webster's Dictionary so they can insert that definition into the word flop. Because that's exactly what it was. A flop from the very, very start. I mean, it didn't work. It sucked ass. And on top of that, somebody from Up decided to get in like a little bit of a temper tantrum. This is why we can't make any motherfucking profits, because we got all this motherfucking deadweight like you guys. He looks at the bouncers. You, and you get the fuck out. I was the third you. This was over Memorial Day weekend. And for those that don't know, I am a veteran. So this asshole called a veteran deadweight on Memorial Day weekend. Wow. Classy shit. But don't worry, everybody. I got revenge on him, so I can't quite tell you about that just yet. But I will. Hell, it was even so stupid that one of our coworkers, Bobby Butters, he was on the clock for like 11 minutes. It took him longer to get to work than it did for him to stay at work. Holy shit. So, it's that kind of crap. Like, this is a joke. But they tried many different things, many different events to try to make this work. And I'll give them all the credit in the world. They tried. Kinda. They tried. What do I mean? Well, they would have this thing called Margarita Wednesdays. I guess like margaritas were like half price or something like that. I don't know. We're supposed to have weekly bags tournaments. We're supposed to have a pig roast every Saturday. We're supposed to have a professional line dancer come in every Saturday, teach people how to line dance. We're going to have a live band performance like every other Friday or something like that. So all of that could possibly make it work. Right? So, why didn't it? Here we go. So the pig roast happened once. Just once. The inaugural pig roast. And it smelled amazing. Because on Saturdays, I worked from 10 a.m. to probably like 4 or 5 a.m. Because I managed the parking lot. So, it smelled awesome. But after that, there was no pig roast. It was pig roast style pulled pork. Sandwiches. So, there would be people driving up to the parking lot. I'll walk up to them and I'll be like, okay, well, there's a spot over there. You can park over there. Or, okay, this lot's full. You're going to have to go do this, then that. So there would be people that walk up to, or drive up to me and they'd be like, "Oh, hey, what time's the pig roast? What's happening? What time's that? We didn't miss it, did we?" So then me, having to be the honest scholar that I am, had to be like, "Well, hate to say it, but we only had one pig roast, so now it's pig roast style pulled pork sandwiches, and that's inside, not outside." Well, shit. We only came here for the pig roast. Well, I mean, if they're not going to have that, then there's really no point in being here. All right, well, thank you for your honesty, and have a good day, sir. I'm like, all right, thank you, bye, have a good day. God damn it. How many customers did I have to chase away with that? I have no idea. It's that many. If I had to make an estimated ballpark guess, I'd say I ended up turning away like 50 customers, at least, by people who would just be like, oh, well, we only came here for that, so, like, good job, jerks. Good job. You did something once. You advertised it for it happening again and again and again, knowing you only did it once and you're not doing it again. That's stupid as shit. Those weekly bags tournaments never happened once. Margarita Wednesdays happened like twice. Never again. The live bands every other Friday happened like 5 times and then they stopped. So that means all we have is this depressing-ass country music that is comprised of, oh, my truck, I'm drinking whiskey and beer, my boyfriend cheated, my girlfriend cheated, my dog, my truck, my tractor. And it's like, only so much. Half the country music depresses the shit out of me. The other half annoys the shit out of me. I only enjoy like maybe 3 country songs. That's it. My Kind of Party, Trouble by Travis Tritt, and I know there's another one out there, but I can't quite think of it off the top of my dome. So I'm not even going to waste any time. So what was the last remaining event standing on all this bullshit? The professional line dancer. Now, this could have worked. It didn't. It didn't. The only thing it did was make people laugh. And I'll get to that in a second. Now, if you're going to be a professional at something to teach people how to do this, you got to have charisma. You got to have personality. You got to have it to just make people want to do what you're trying to teach them. So, I don't like country music. I can't stand it. I don't like line dancing. I just don't see the point in it. You know, line dancing's for country. I hate country, therefore I guess I hate line dancing. But if there's supposed to be a professional line dancer coming up to teach people like that, if that person were to get on the stage and be like, all right, everybody, how you doing? All right, grab your drinks, get on the dance floor. We're doing some line dancing. I'm telling you right now, if somebody had that kind of charisma, personality, and flair in their intro, my happy ass would have gotten on a dance floor with a beer in my hand, learning how to line dance and butchering the ever-living shit out of it. But did that happen? No. No, it did not. Because this chick had the personality of a dead moth and the charisma of a book. And when I say that, I swear to God, I'm going to imitate her voice, and it is almost dead on. And this is what she used to do. All right, everybody, let's get on the dance floor. Time to do some line dancing. Come on, guys, line dancing is very fun. Hey, guys, girls like guys who can line dance. Oh, there's a birthday group over here. I'm not starting until they're on the dance floor over here. Would you shut the fuck up? God, why are you doing this? And we're paying her to badger the customers. We are paying her to annoy the shit out of them. And they're the ones paying us and giving us business and money, and we are paying her to chase them away. What the fuck? And it was just, oh my God. That would have been the first fucking thing to get rid of, was her worthless ass. I mean, she was nice, but she did not have the charisma, she did not have the necessities, and she didn't have the tools to do this right. The job was butchered as shit. Her tools may have been made of rubber and crayons, whatever the hell that meant. I don't know. It was just in the moment. But it was like, what the fuck? I would literally walk up to every customer and be like, guys, look, I know she's annoying as shit. I'm really, really sorry about that. But don't worry. Give her a few more minutes. She'll eventually shut the hell up and we'll go back to enjoying ourselves again. Sorry. Now, this would do one of two things. Either they'd laugh and stay or they'd laugh and leave. It's like, how in the hell? How did anybody not see this coming? How am I one of the few people that was like, this is not going to work? This is not going to work. Don't do it. It won't work. Why did nobody listen to me? How was I the only one that didn't see that shit coming? And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, we got to close the place down for the winter. And then it was like, for the first time in like the 13, 14-year history of that place, they never closed down for the winter. That was the first time they did it. Why? Because they spent $250,000 to turn into a country bar, and they didn't make that back in a year. It's like, oh my God, you suck. So they're just like, okay, well, fine, we're not going to, we don't know how to fix it. And here's the thing. If you're at an establishment and it's known for being the hot spot to go to, and you drop the ball bad enough, guess what? People aren't going to forget that, and it's always going to be remembered with that place. Because that place, people are like, oh, hey, you want to go to this place? Oh, isn't it that place that went country? Nah, we're not going there. Or, you know, it's just, they don't give a shit anymore. They don't, and it's affecting other people. Like, you may have your millions and millions of dollars, but I'm sorry. Us server, or the servers that I work with, the servers that I worked with, the other bouncers I work with, you know, the barbacks I work with, we don't have millions upon millions of dollars. We don't have like 4 cars each. We don't have the opportunity, the money, and the free time to go to any country we want just because we don't have that. We do not have that luxury, okay? So we're busting our asses to make sure this place is successful, and they don't give a shit. And then obviously when something happens, and it's like, oh, well, that's fine. Well, we're not making any business. Fine, we'll just take these days off. We'll just close it on these days. And it's like, that doesn't bother you. That doesn't affect you, but it affects everyone else. It affects me. And when it affects me, this is where a problem comes in. Like I mentioned before, you're getting in my way of keeping my word to them. And no, nobody gets in my fucking way of keeping my word to them. Nobody. I don't care who you are. It does not matter. You get in my way of keeping my word to them, I will fucking go through you. So do I care that I lost 2 days? Yes, I do. Is it because of the money? Partially. Is it because now I'm losing bar tails? Yes. But is it because I'm missing out on 2 days? 2 days to stop drunk drivers. That pisses me off. So I really don't give a damn if I get in trouble for this. I do not give a shit if I get fired for this. Why? Because I got 2 other places that are just asking for me to come to them. Because they've seen this. They've seen the channel. They're like, hey, you're funny. And we watched that video of you stopping that person that roofied that girl's drink. You're really fucking smart. You should be at the top. You know what you're doing in this business. You should be right here. You shouldn't be right here. And you know what? For the life of me, I never would have agreed with that. But in this instance, I have all the motivation in the world to do the best job I can and be the best person on that fucking team. And believe me, I do what I can to make sure I am that. No offense to anybody I work with. No offense to anybody I've ever worked with. I do what I can to set the bar as high as I possibly fucking can. Yeah, granted, there are people who just will not try to make that jump. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not trying to make them look bad. I'm trying to keep my word to them. So that's why I mean, no offense. But even if we're dead as shit, I will still bust my ass. Even if there's nothing going on, I'll still bust my ass. It's because I'm not going to slack off on the clock because of them. So I'm here for them. And now that's being taken away from me because these people don't give a shit anymore. No. Nope. So, I mean, literally, these other 2 companies have literally come to my work and go, oh, hey, we're such and such from this place. Hey, we saw you on YouTube. You're funny as shit. You know, one of our employees is friends with you. She told us where you worked, and we wanted to come talk to you and see if, A, you were happy here, B, to see if we could talk you into maybe coming to work for us instead of staying here. So, out of the fact that I have all the loyalty in the world to Tough Tony, I do. I respect that man more than most because he's always been there for me, even through my darkest of times. When I had friends that could not be bothered with something horrendous in my life, Tough Tony was there. So I am loyal to that man. I respect that man to no end. I always will. And I don't want to leave him high and dry because I can go sell out. No. But see, if things keep going the way they are, I'm going to be forced to sell out. Because it's like, okay, if you guys are going to keep doing this shit, then I'm not going to waste my time because I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I'm going to let some people who don't give a shit get in my way of keeping my word. No. So, like I said, if this gets me in trouble, it gets me in trouble. If it gets me fired, it gets me fired. I have 2 other jobs. Plus, I have YouTube. So, and here's the thing. Those places, both of them, want to pay me more than what I'm making right now. And they'll give me more time. The only reason why I haven't done it is because I am loyal. I don't stray away because I don't get my way. No. If they're going to force me to sell out, then I guess I'll have to sell out. And I'll just go make more money elsewhere because I'm not tolerating that shit anymore. I'm not. I've already lost 2 days. Now we're going to be losing like a bunch of people that we have. And it's like, holy shit, we're almost a skeleton crew. There's not that much of us left. And it's like, well, like how much longer can we put up with this bullshit? I have no idea. So it's just, everybody, don't let anyone get in your way. Don't. If you guys have ever had a problem like this or anything like that where somebody tries to get in your way out of your control and you think it's bullshit, write a comment in it. You know, I'll say something, you know, just, I'll say something positive or something like that, or, you know, maybe I don't know. But it's just, it's bullshit. It really is. And the people I work with, they're a blast. They are a blast to work with. Mayhem, Simba, Papa Bear, Tough Tony, Miss Keebler, The Champ, Ragu, our barback, our new one, Johnny Fresh, back when he was still working with us, 2 Letters, Pumbaa, Timon. I enjoy working with all of them. My Apache brother, DJ Rhythm, DJ Too Smooth. I love working with all of them. I do. But powers to be are killing this place. And it's like, there's nothing we can do about it. Well, there is something I can do about it. I can either people are going to see this and be like, holy shit, maybe he's right. Maybe we should give him this opportunity to try to make a difference because I think he can do it. Maybe. Or they'll look at this and be like, okay, you know what? Fuck him. He's fired. He wants to go work for someone else. He can go work for somewhere else. Believe me, I will. I don't care. They've already flat out told me. They said, all right, well, as soon, you know, if the day you leave, the day you either you quit, you walk out, or you're fired, just give us the call. You'll be hired right then and there on the spot. So literally, all I gotta do is call these places, be like, hey, guess what? I'm yours. They're gonna be like, okay, well, awesome. You're on the schedule. Come sign this and this and this, and we'll go from there. That's exactly what's gonna happen. So I got a backup plan. If this gets frowned upon, if this gets me shit on, that's fine. Because and truth be told, I'm almost I'm in a position where I might be moved up a little bit in the rankings, and if this ruins it, then I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Fine, fuck it, I'm gone. I'll go somewhere else. I really don't care, because I want this to be, like I said, a motivational thing to let people know don't take bullshit. I want this to be an opportunity to show everybody just how serious I am about where I work and how much I want to make it better. And if they want to fire me because I'm trying to make it better, fine. Fire me. I'll go somewhere I can make that place better. And believe me, I know I can do it. Because like I said, I got all the motivation in the world right there. So, everybody, that is it. Hopefully I don't lose my job over this. If I do, well, I'll just go be Frosty somewhere else. It'll happen. Because Frosty's Bar Tales will live on. My career in this industry will live on. Frosty will live on. And I will continue stopping drunk drivers as much as I possibly can. So, everybody, thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you. Is this the end of Frosty at the place I'm at now? I don't know. Possibly. Whatever, though. I really don't care. So that's that. So everybody, thank you for joining me. Greatly appreciate that. Don't forget to join Bomb Squad. Don't want to miss out on anything that we're doing. Plus, I'll probably give you guys a little bit of an update later. Like in a week or 2 weeks to see if anything bad happens. So, I'll keep you guys posted because you're my loyal Frost Efficient fans and I love all of you for it. So, come back next time, everybody. But until then, drink responsibly. Most importantly, you have fun. So, till next time, everybody, this is your man Frosty saying take care now. Bye-bye then. You stay classy. And stand your ground for what you believe in and for what you're fighting for. Fight for it. Stick it to those who say no or who are getting in your way. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take bullshit from anybody. Take care. Bye.